This week on OSRL, things are really coming together as we start the process of putting a roof over the straw bale pole barn portion of our house.
Well, this is an exciting day, y'all. Today is the day we're finally going to start putting up the roof. Now, let me show you a little bit of what I've been doing, then we'll talk about what I'm going to be doing. So in our last video, you know I got most of the screening around the foundation of our home. Well, I got that finished up. I had this little section right here to do. Dug that out, we put the screen in, and I filled it in. Now, although that was a little section, that was still a lot of hard work. It's tough digging around here, but we got it done. All right, now I'm over here on the east side of the property. So we put the foundation of the house in, and we're kind of close to one of the basins that we installed a while back. Now, generally, you don't want a basin this close to the house, so I'm working on actually filling most, if not all of this in. And you can see that this basin probably came around here originally, but I've been filling that in. We got it. I got a good section going around these bags here, and I'm going to keep on going all the way around here. I need a good pathway going around these bags so I can get my cart in around here. I have to get these bags covered, so what I'm going to do is once I'm done filling in this dirt, I'm going to start just covering these bags with dirt just to keep the sunlight off of them so they don't deteriorate. But none of that has to be done right away. I can do that over time. Right now I want to work on getting the roof over this north section of the house. So I'm going to start putting the OSB up there, and then if I have time, I might even start working on the metal. Very exciting. Had another rattlesnake, which is crazy. But how many rattlesnakes this year?
Too many.
Too many is a lot. Teamwork. And just a quick update on the source panels. A lot of people might be wondering how that's going. It actually took them a couple of weeks, but they did finally make it out here to turn the panels on. We made a video about these panels, not necessarily to endorse the company or suggest anyone should get these, because these are pretty expensive. For us putting out that video is mainly just to kind of tell people in the area about the opportunity to get a hold of some of these panels for free. And we want to let people know exactly what they might be getting into. So they just turned those panels on, and they do make quite a bit of noise. It actually kind of sounds very similar to that water pump that I run when filling up the trailer. I'm really kind of glad we had them installed where we did, a decent ways from the house, so it's barely noticeable. And you can't complain for free panels like that.
Yeah.
The solar cells in one of the panels is defective. So even though we got two panels, only one of them's running right now. So they need to actually send out a repair person right away to get that other panel up and running. But it is turned on. They did the test on the water. I guess we've passed because we haven't heard anything from them. Said no news is good news. So I guess once both panels are up and running, we should be producing some water. And we'll let you guys know how much we get. A cool watermelon treat for this sunny day. Dang, they love that, huh? So we made some serious progress on that roof yesterday. Not as much as I'd liked, but some pretty good progress. So I got a bunch of panels up there. I got everything nice and squared. So we're gonna throw some more panels up there. Hopefully get these locked down, and we'll be one step closer to finishing this roof. All right, why don't you head up there and we'll get another panel up. Alright, so I still got those platforms up at the top that we were using to get that upper part of the roof installed. So I need to pull those down before I can get any more of these panels up. It's about time they come down. So I caught you doing some prickly pear harvesting.
Yeah, the prickly pear fruits are ripe now. I'm harvesting some of them. I'll leave some for the wildlife. And I thought I'd try making some jello with it.
Jello?
It can be kind of a hassle dealing with the prickly pear just because of all the spines on there. And even the fruits have little, I think they're called glochids. It's like these tiny hair-like spines on there, so you don't want to touch those. So I use tongs to pull them off and to handle them in any way. Mm-hmm. So I just wash them off and I throw them in a juicer so I don't have to deal with removing all the spines. The juicer is pretty good with removing anything that's not liquid, but then I usually do strain it after I juice it too, because there might be some like fine pulp in there.
And usually you just kind of leave it in juice form, but then you decide to do make a fun Jello treat.
I wanted a sugar-free gelatin, so I added a little stevia powder to sweeten it a little bit, and then just added the gelatin. I'm pretty simple to make.
And it turned out fantastic. A little cool desert treat. Last panel. You ready? Alright, so we got the last of the panels up there. Now that one post where that panel's going into, it's just has a slightly different position than all the rest. So I'm going to have to cut a little bit of that board away in order for that to fit snugly into place. So I'm going to have to do a little measuring up there, cut it away, and then it should fit nice and perfect. So I'm just going to notch out this board. It should slip right into place, and then I'll be done with this paneling. Like a glove. Perfect. Gonna get some more screws, get this cinched down, and I'm done with the paneling.
Look at all the shade.
Yeah. You liking it?
Yeah. Nice and cool and shady over here.
Which is excellent because we're just in time for a heat wave. But what do you think, Jess?
It is almost a roof now.
It's almost a roof. I gotta seal up the seams, put a cover over it, just to make sure everything's nice and waterproof. But it's coming along. It's exciting to have some cover over there. All right, well, the build is coming along real nicely. I'm very excited that the roof is starting to go up. I'm going to be busy weatherproofing this thing, covering those bags, and just doing all the things. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and we'll catch you on the next one, y'all. All right, bye.